This is Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity. Okay. We've got another group of... What do I have? Two Puigwers and 4 trolls down there. So, what I'm going to do... So I'm going to get into position here. Need you... Let's get in front there, Adair. And Palagina, she get ready to just kind of charge in right behind him. Not quite that behind him.
On your word.
Eh?
And everyone else
your
just...
thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
You're ready to do your thing. Quick saving. And in we go. So, R, get in there. And that's enough of a head start. R, get in there. What the hell is this guy doing? Why is he go? No.
I'm ready.
Huh? Nope, nope, nope. So much nope.
Tell me.
That is more than 4 trolls. That is 5 trolls.
Your thoughts must flow deeply.
Meanwhile, I think he's summoning a blight.
Yeah.
Don't care for that. Let's do a mental binding.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
I want you to try to puppet master one of these trolls.
Yes?
Kana. Shoot.
What?
Also shoot. See what happens. Why don't you run right in there, Grieving Mother? That would be great. Where's this troll going?
Huh?
Knock that guy down.
Quay?
Just try to kill him with extreme prejudice. All the shooting has been done, right? Durance has shot. So Durance, now that you've done that, why don't you... Wow. Oh, it's still just the same number of trolls. Okay. Do that.
Yes?
Kana should switch guns. No, not that gun. Switch to Forgiveness, and then shoot this guy again.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Did I successfully get a, or is she still casting it? No. Seraphine, alright. The mental binding worked. So that's excellent. But that means... This troll is doing things I don't want it to do.
Huh?
Come here, troll.
Tell me.
Palagina will stay on that Puigwur until it's dead.
On your word. What?
He'll do what he's doing. Let's do that. She been interrupted? Yep. That's great. Oh cool, the pull thing worked. Oh, that's awesome. That's life-saving. Alright, can we possibly... Oh, she only has 17 focus. Okay. First of all, can we get the hell away from this? Okay, second of all, get back on that.
I'm ready. thoughts must flow deep.
Let's go ahead and do a little bit of eye striking on... Oh, the Dominated actually worked. Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try charming that one. And she is gonna try a little bit of eye strike right here.
Following your lead.
And Kana, move up. Shoot this thing.
What?
Endurance. Get up in here and drop a heal on everybody.
Not even.
Alright, that Pooger's dead. Now there's this one left.
Quay?
Let's unload on it. This troll is charmed for a long time, so... Grieving Mother. Who's not blinded? These are all enemies over here, right? Let's get the blind going on all them. Durance, what are you doing? I think you should just keep shooting this guy.
On your word.
Kana's got 3 of his things left,
Yeah.
so he should, or 3 phrases built up, so he should run in there and do. Maybe I'll throw some skeletons in the mix. Actually, keep these trolls off of from getting any ideas about running over here. And she has no focus, so she should just shoot something. So let's get some skeletons going. Throw them down right in front. This one is charmed.
This isn't working.
Nice, and it's attacking the others. This thing is still, like, hanging tough.
I'm ready.
Skeletons. I want you... Where's the other skeletons? I want you to go there. There should be one more skeleton. Where is it? There it is. Grieving Mother. Shoot that thing.
On your word.
Kana. Shoot that thing.
What?
Durance. Shoot that thing. What does this troll do? I don't like the fact that it's wandered back here.
Sure.
I don't like that at all. Skeletons. Well, that one's engaged. Like, this troll's about to be a problem in 4.3 seconds. Troll's about to be a problem in 2.1 seconds. I don't think this skeleton... There we go.
Yeah.
Following your lead.
There we go. That skeleton will tank the troll for a second. That's excellent.
Your thoughts must flow deeply.
Alright,
indeed.
can we puppet master something here? Like this troll. Meanwhile, let's kill this thing. Is that other Pugra dead? It is, yeah. Great. And then, yeah, back ranks.
Following your lead.
Do we need more skeletons? Or do we need to... Let's get more skeletons. Let's get them right here. She's gonna try to puppet master that one.
Yeah.
You... Just shoot. Now all y'all skeletons right here, kill him. Alright, we have one dominated there.
Yes?
Could try another charm.
Hey.
It worked. The hell is he doing? I don't like the situation she's in one bit. I need more skeletons.
Hey.
Tell me. Eh?
On your word.
More skeletons.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Oh, this troll actually disengaged and took an disengagement attack from my fighter. That's rare.
Something.
Alright, cool. That one's dead. Skeletons. Get on this guy.
Hey.
There. You can get on this guy.
Your thoughts must flow deeply.
Alright, that's enough charming. Let's start pulling some dirt here. Try mind blades.
On your word. But answer
Feel shut.
This one's successfully paralyzed. That's awesome. We better Ice Strike.
My thoughts.
Ha! Jibbed. Human skeleton.
I'm ready.
She can lay on hands herself.
I need something stronger. Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Could drop a Mind Blades.
On your word.
I'm ready. All right.
Yes?
Still.
The last troll standing. Having a bad day. Okay, that went pretty well, actually. Used up no daily spells, and my characters didn't really lose very much health. I got a lot of awakened wood and troll skin.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for it.
That would be so awakened. Alright. Pretty pleased with how that went, honestly. I kind of like having the two ciphers. Having a couple different enemies charmed at once and stuff like that is pretty cool. Those trolls don't really seem to have troll as opposed to forest troll. Look at how low their well is. Those things, yeah, it's all about charming those. Now Puigras, on the other hand, their will is not exactly amazing either. Okay. Let's just see what else we have going on here. A lion, huh? Really?
Eh? Got it.
The fact that the resting bonus lasts even when you camp is amazing now. What do we got? Wait, where the hell did those lions go? Seriously, wasn't there a... Oh, right there. Did that lion move, though? Is there just one lion? It does move. Very fast, too. If you'd happened to be in the wrong place when it... It's just one lion. Oh, well, okay then. Lol. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna send a dare in there by himself.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Yeah?
Hey.
Okay. Now, I want these two to both
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
try to cast this at the same time.
Yeah?
Let's watch what happens.
Huh?
Alright, so she definitely got hers off faster because of her improved speed. How much faster?
Huh? Hey. All right then.
Margaren's fire can
Tell me.
cast light in dark places. On your word. Of course.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Your will, Watcher.
If it makes you rest easier.
Que? Ah. Eh? Sure.
That was interesting. The whole... You dominated it and it just kind of ran off over there. What if there's another enemy over there? What if it ran over and attacked something? No, it didn't. It's just standing in its spot.
Hey.
Okay, whoa. Everybody slow the fuck down. Everybody stop. Stop what you're doing.
Hey.
Alright, I need you to R that thing. So he's now frightened. Of course he misses with the knockdown. Of course he misses with the knockdown. Okay, get in there with your fire sword. Interdict. Just shoot him. Let's try soul ignition, because that always works so well.
Yeah.
Actually, don't try soul ignition. Let's try this. Recall agony.
Eh?
Lion getting worked. Hit him for 60. Grieving Mother crit him for 50. Oh man, Kana hit him for 29. Pallegina crit him for 47. That is hateful. Recall Agony missed. Okay.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
I feel bad for that lion,
Which is
basically,
not very.
because it just got destroyed. If that first paralyze hits, if it's one enemy, yeah. Or if we all like focus fire on one enemy and it gets paralyzed in the beginning, it's done. I wish Grieving Mother had that paralyze move also, because it's pretty good. Just quick save real fast. Hey, who's this? Looks like it's Jalen DeMath. Hey. Okay. Well then.
Hey. Of course.
Let's have a chat. As you near, you feel a vibrant history. Oh boy, we got a vibrant history character here. Reach out for the soul. You see a group of robed figures sitting next to a fire. This woman, much younger and smaller, sits with them. They are discussing travel and making plans, deciding which road will get them to their destination fastest. A rustling noise catches the attention of several members of the group, and they stand, watching over the fire, straining against the darkness to see. An enormous shadowy figure makes its way into camp, and the darkness slowly parts against the firelight to reveal who it is. Many members of the group stand, readying weapons. Others quietly invoke their god, preparing spells for battle. The girl looks around, confused, when the man sitting next to her stands, holding out his arms. He chastises the others in the group for not showing the proper hospitality to a stranger. The man walks towards the ogre, hand extended, speaking words of welcome in its own tongue. The ogre stares at the man for a brief moment. Then, with a swiftness seemingly unnatural for a being of its size, it swings the club it had been dragging behind itself. It connects with the man's head. causing a wet, crushing sound. The woman to the girl's right screams and rushes to the man's side, covering half the distance before the man had even fallen to the ground. From the darkness all around the group, terrifying and blood-curdling shouts answered the screams of those in the camp as more figures approached through the darkness. Well, I guess you have to be careful who you offer hospitality to, huh? I mean, ogre's gonna og, you know? What they say? They say that sometimes. I wonder what lessons she learned. Tucked under the flap of this bedroll is a relic of some kind, a small conch shell strung with seaweed. Oh, camping supplies. Hey, didn't I just... I did. That's cool. It's good. I needed some camping supplies, thanks.
Eyes open.
I think just about every outdoor wilderness map that I've gone through has had one set of camping supplies at least hidden somewhere on the map. Maybe not all of them, but most of them seem to have. Some of them have had more than one. Okay, this is seeming like it's going to be the dangerous area, so let's just be careful here. Watch there be nothing up here. Seriously? You can't put this special plateau area up here and then have nothing on it. Oh, there's a lion. A lion, two lions, an elder lion.
Yeah.
Hold up. This could be like a giant pride of lions up here. Ah, I see multiple lions. It's an alliance of lions. Hey, Wolf Tickets. How you doing? Thanks for coming. You watched most of my 40-hour stream file that's in my past episodes, like the big chunk, or at least a couple hours from the end. Really? You watched most of that whole thing, huh? I think that's bigger than Breaking Bad. It's a pretty... I streamed for 50 hours straight, and that 40-hour chunk was one piece of that. It was pretty crazy. So, you must have found it somewhat entertaining to watch all that much of it. Either that or you were really bored. But I'm glad you liked it. I really like this game. I'm having fun with it. So I see at least 3 lions. They're about to see me, which is not good, because they will come maul my face. My face will get mauled. Okay, yeah, this is quite a pride of lions here. There's going to be a bunch of lions is what I'm coming up with. So let's prepare for appropriate lion fighting strategy, which means Adair moves up to be the lion guard, so to speak. That's a lot of lions. This is the last thing on this map, so what am I gonna do after this? I need to decide whether I want to just blow a bunch of spells here or not. I guess when I leave here, I'm gonna go to Edo Bridge and then go into the town. So maybe I should just blow a bunch of spells here. What the hell, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Anything special my priest wants to do then ahead of time? Could cast a warding seal. You have streamers on while you're working. It's like the new radio. Yeah, that makes sense. Can you just listen to it or can you actually watch it? Warding seal. I like that you can cast Pillar of Faith out of combat. So you could actually open with it if you wanted to. It's a very small radius though, unfortunately. At least it is for him with his 14 int.
What?
But I could throw down a couple different seals. What else can you actually open combat with? Still doubt. Of course, you can simply open with interdiction. Iconic projection. Area effect. That is a small. All these things are pretty small radius, aren't they? Okay, let's throw down a couple seals. What the heck? Let's try a warding seal and see how that goes.
Huh?
Whoa, back up.
All right then.
Let's see if I can put one like right there without getting. And then let's see if I can throw down one of these behind it. So now, line will come through, they'll get zapped by this, then they'll get knocked on their ass here. That'll be pretty awesome. Wolf Ticket says, I guess I have to watch often and it does break concentration. It's more of a Malcolm McLaren hot media than radio, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Well, that's cool. I mean, anything that entertains you helps you get through the workday, right? I guess it's nice if you have a job where you can do that sort of thing. You know, I don't want to hear somebody say, yeah, I watch your stream while I'm working. I'm like, what do you do for a living? Like, oh, I'm a brain surgeon. Like, I watch your stream while I'm doing surgery. I'm like, maybe that's not the best idea.
Eh?
Well, let's do this. Let's just do this.
Hey.
Oh my god, that is a lot of lions coming at us really angrily. That'd be a good screenshot if I could get all the nonsense off the screen. You know, all the UI stuff. Okay, I hope you're ready for this. Every one of them are coming after him, which is exactly what I want to happen. But let's go ahead and start doing some stuff here, like... Like, we'll interdict.
Following your lead.
He's just gonna... Just wait a second. Let's just wait a second and see what happens.
Eh?
Don't even.
So, these guys just took a lot of damage from that warding seal, didn't they? Warding seal trap hit one for 50, one for 62, and one for 41. That's pretty hot.
Hey.
Prone, prone, prone. That's amazing. And prone. Okay, or maybe not, but still. That's glorious. Now let's just start dropping the hammer. It is time to drop, as they say, the hammer. Get in here and hit this lioness. Endurance. I should throw another warding seal back there. That's an awesome spell.
Following your lead.
We'll cast this thing on them.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
We'll summon one of these guys here.
I'm ready.
This lioness is all up in my business.
What?
Uh-oh, what's this guy doing?
Why?
Que?
I could bet.
I'm ready.
What?
We'll repulsing seal these guys
On
down.
your word.
Fire. She missed with the old. Let's try eye striking.
Yeah. Down. My thoughts were done.
What's this guy doing? Uh-oh.
Que?
Again, he could kill this one.
What?
Maybe we'll just try Divine Mark on this. See how that plays out.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Following your lead.
There's a lot of lions. I think I'm gonna bring some skeletons out.
Go up. Go up. Turn. On your word.
Okay. Wow, there's a lot of damage being thrown around. Let's use that.
Following your lead.
Hey,
The Anomat's dead, I guess.
What?
hey.
Durance. How about a consecrated ground?
Yes?
Divine Mark hit this guy for 45. Nice.
On your word.
Switch guns. Try to blind him. like what this lion's doing. Skeletons, can you please do something useful?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Gotta be more careful.
That consecrated ground is getting it done. Okay.
Yeah?
Following your lead.
Lightning!
Hey.
I'm ready.
Yes?
Wow, Pallegino. What the hell's happening to you?
Huh?
I need something stronger.
So that group of lions was pretty tough. I pulled out all the stops and they still gave us a pretty significant fight.
Alright then.
So here we have, there was a bunch of lions guarding this, and there's a rock with some symbology on it. Looks like the ocean waves of the moon. So this is like an Andra type thing. And here's a dead person. What mystery are we going to solve here? Ooh, that is a named hatchet. That goes right to Adair. Waves are roughly chiseled in the stone. They grasp at Andra's beloved moon like curling fingers. So this is a sacred little shrine to Andra or something. And we just found a cool item. That's what was guarded by all those lions. Hearth Harvest. Hatchet, one-handed, fast. Interrupt, 9 to 14, plus 5 deflection, plus 25% burn damage, and 3 DR bypass. That is a glorious weapon. And it's not even fine yet, so like I could put fine right on it. I'm going to, I think. I'm doing it. I don't even care. I'm doing it. Boom. Done. So now the comparison between that and the hatchet he's using. Yeah. That is super good. Super good. So now he should probably use that and the larder door, which I should also make fine. I'm gonna do it. Now he's got 86 with the better shield and a really cool new weapon. So he doesn't need these things at all. So I should give him something else for his offhand set, like, I don't know, a ranged weapon or something. Yeah, I could give him a ranged weapon for pulling, I suppose. You know, Kana never actually uses this Arquebus. I should just give it to him. In case he needs to pull.
Huh? All right then.
Que? I understand.
What? If it makes you rest easier. Yes? Of course.
Just do a little reloading here.
Eh? Got it.
Okay.
Hey.
So I'm pretty excited. That's the first like cool weapon I found that I immediately wanted to use on the character. It's perfect for him. Perfect for him. This hunting hatchet has a leather-wrapped wooden handle and a silver blade covered in finely etched flames. When the blade is coated in the blood of prey or an opponent, the etchings grow fiery gold, roaring to life. Even at rest, the hatchet smells faintly of smoke and charred flesh. Neat. I could make it a primordial slayer, a spirit slayer, a kith slayer. That's pretty brutal, but I'm not going to make it anything of those things right now. I'm gonna give Kana this shield and like, I don't know, this flail, I guess. Maybe I'm not, that's a silly idea. I'm just gonna give him that bow as his third weapon.
Huh? All right then.
He has a cool new axe. Now he has a rifle on his back too. Looks like he ain't messing around. Well, that was worth coming up here. I was hoping something cool would be up here, up this little plateau thing, and I was not disappointed. There was a crazy mean pack of lions and a little Andra shrine or something, and a cool named axe. So life is good right now. So I finished exploring this zone, this area. What's going on with my stronghold? My lab is done. Warden's Lodge is being built. So I think it's into the city with us now. I mean, sure, we could go over through Stormwall Gorge and Deerford and all that, but I don't think I want to do those things yet. I want to go on into Defiance Bay and see what all there is to do in there. So I suppose it's time to rest again. I wonder what happens if you rest. The cat is unimpressed with the Battle of the Lions. Explosions were just meh. The cat? Oh, you mean my little cat? Or you mean your cat, like in real life?
Time for a nap.
So people are getting tired. There's a commoner right there.
Of course.
I don't think I need either special formation right now. I think just the normal. How come it's always nighttime when I come here? It's 1 in the morning. He was just walking around the lions like whatever. You said the cat. Oh yeah. Well, I mean that cat is it is an undead cat, and it's pretty much doesn't give a fuck about anything. Like, what's it? What do we have? This small black cat makes a grisly companion, for its thin hide is stretched over its bones. The skin is rotting away around its chin, and there is an unsavory gleam in its golden eyes. All the same, it seems content to twine about your ankles, purring. See, that cat fears no lions. Maybe I'll just camp. I mean, I know I could theoretically rest in the inn right there, but... Or I could even go back to here and rest and then come back, but... Might be worth it to just camp. Then I can buy more camping supplies. If I camp, I get to keep my buff. I kind of want to see what happens, though, if I go somewhere and rest. You know, I just want to test something real quick.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
That's what I like to hear. Catriel finishes escorting Supplicant, returns to the stronghold. Cool. But how's my thingy going? 11 hours. Alright. No, we don't need to be sneaky right now. I don't really understand what the Bailey is that I built. Like, that image is just showing, like, I don't know. Nothing. Just gonna look around here. I could go down and try to do level 2 of the Endless Paths before going into the city. That's an intriguing idea. Because a little dungeon crawling sounds fun right now, and I don't know how hard level 2 of the Endless Paths will be, but you're gonna load up my old stream. Good luck. Okay. Thanks, Wolf Tickets. I guess you'll catch up to this point at some point, huh? Enjoy. I'll see you later. I still haven't built the library. I really like my team that I have going now. I'm pretty happy with them. Wait, didn't I build something on this floor though? Where's my library? Didn't I build the lab? Oh, this is the lab right here. And I did fix it up, and now it looks pretty nice in here. The rest of this floor is trashed, but see, I'm surprised I can't use this lab for anything. Like, there's nothing I can do in here. That's a bit disappointing, but maybe I should make some food or some potions. I need binding copper. I'm now getting the ingredients together to make all kinds of stuff, though. These plus 50 endurance potions, well, I can't make very many of them, but I could make some. What's infused with vital essence do? Wow, 50 max endurance and 50 max health for 45 seconds. It's not bad though, that's a pretty tough tanking potion. So all these require pearls and opals, better gems than I've found, in other words. That requires a Andra Tara, Awakened Adra, Major Endurance Potion, as far as pearls. I could make some more of these kind of scrolls. Jolting Touch. Probably be a nice thing for my tank to have too. That's a lot. That is a lot of damage. And then it jumps to 2 other targets. It's a great spell if you're already in melee. In other words, this would be a great scroll for a day or a half. But I don't have any awakened roots. Spineless's missiles. I need to make myself a chart or find one that shows exactly which ingredients are used for which things. So that when I look at something like this and I'm like, do I want to make one of these? I can glance at my chart and see like what all is skein bone used for, turquoise and troll skin, so that I can decide like, is there something else, you know, and the enchants too, is there something else that I'm going to want to use that material for, such that I don't want to use it up on this kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, these would be a good scroll too. So I can have that as at a glance. Burst of Summer Flame is good. Restore Light Endurance. A lot of these require Valoons, which I don't have very many of. I have quite a few ingredients for Rolling Flame scrolls, though. Fireball scroll requires a Primal Wind. Crackling Bolt. Scroll of Paralysis. Affects one target for 10-second paralyze. Oh, no. It's an air... Oh, wow. That's a big radius paralyze. That is hot. That is a good spell. My goodness. Missile barrage. Some of these sound really cool. What about... Like, I don't want to waste a lot of my, like, real ingredients, but food stuffs, you know, like, who cares about the food ingredients? Savory pie. I like the ones that last, you know, 300 seconds instead of... Like, Pearlwood chicken's really nice. Farmer's spread. I didn't used to have this recipe. Am I just gaining recipes as I go up in levels, or what? Dear wooden farmers, especially in Tenfirths, make heavy use of this egg-based spread for their workday meals. Wait a minute. Maybe I did have this, because I remember reading that, so never mind. Move speed, though, and might for 300 seconds. It's pretty nice. Requires an egg. Requires meat. Max endurance and might. Probably chicken. Rawatai sweet pie. I guess the nice thing is you can make food anytime, anywhere. I don't have to, like, make it at a certain spot and then have it carried around. Like, I could just, you know, make it right in the middle of the dungeon. The new shelves smell rich with freshly cut timber. Wait, did I just fix up this whole place when I built the lab? Apparently, this is all looking nice. I thought this was the library. Apparently not. Oh yeah, this whole area is looking good. Look, we have either extremely huge potatoes or weird-looking loaves of bread on the table. New shelves smell rich with freshly cut timber. That's lovely. Then I got this trashed part of my house. And this trashed area too. Oh, Aloth. Okay, nothing new there. Oh, here's Sagani, who is injured apparently. You know, I just had a thought. An interesting thought.
Need something? Curious about your compatriots? Whom in particular?
What are your thoughts on Palagina?
Her zeal is sincere, and I can tell you she's destined to die on her feet. And she's easy on the eyes. Can't fatten a thoroughbred, that's what I always say.
What does that even mean?
I just wonder if she has a cloaca or not. Ooh, the curiosity is killing me.
His voice becomes a near whisper as he adds. Cloaca?
Yeah, cloaca. It's a combination feces shoot and happy slot. Birds usually have these hybrid holes, and I figure she might too. What? Don't look at me like that.
Haravius. He's kind of a disgusting bastard.
We can speak another time. Lead the way. Need something? Curious about your compatriots? Whom in particular?
I don't think I even want to know what he thinks about Grieving Mother, but here we go. Thoughts on the Grieving Mother?
Who? Oh, right. The peasant woman that's been traveling with us?
Your question elicits a face of sincere confusion for several seconds.
I guess I haven't kept a close eye on her. Not sure what to say. She seems harmless enough, but she must be a glutton for trouble if she's traveling with us. She'd probably be safer on her own.
That's all for now. That's all for now. We're going to continue our journey. You stay in this room and stand there.
We can speak another time. Lead the way.
So, I had a thought. What if these chests that are in the rooms of all of the companions when you don't have them in your group, what if their items appear in those chests? You know, when you take their stuff away. I mean, when you don't take their stuff away, but you kick them out of the party, and you know how some of their stuff seems to disappear? Maybe it doesn't disappear. Maybe it goes into these chests. Part of me wants to test that, but I'm not going to right now because why would I need to? I don't want to remove or add anybody at the moment. The thick woven weir wools feel soft and warm. Okay, so they're available for hire. $11.5, $11.5, $11.3, $11.7, $11.6, $11.7. So Kana and Seraphina are going to level up first, then Grieving Mother, and Palagina and Adair, and Endurance last. Okay. So the next thing I want to test out, here we go. I have this bonus, right? Now what if I rest here and receive no bonus? Okay, the bonus goes away. I thought maybe I could rest, and as long as I didn't get a new bonus that I'd keep the old bonus, but obviously that's not the case. That looks very cozy. Ooh, Grieving Mother has something to say. Warden's Lodge is done too. You find yourself back in the space inside the Grieving Mother's mind. It is familiar this time, and even though you feel you have seen countless births from this vantage point, something fills you with unease. The sky is darkened, and the mist has risen from the forest to hem you in. You are trapped. You hear something. The sound is strange, dissonant, like warping metal. You grit your teeth against the noise, and yet, as it rises, the eerie melody drives the numbness from your limbs and clears a space in the mist. Focus on the chimes. The noise resolves into a dull tone. As it resounds through your bones, you see that your hands are in motion. And once again you are drawing forth life, something warm and fragile, struggling into the world. The scene feels familiar, a moment you have lived and dreamed 1,000 times before. And yet something ominous claws at the edges, gnaws at the edges. Focus on the woman's cries, focus on the child. I'm going to focus on the child, the movement of your hands. As your hands move, you hear the sound of chimes, clear and sharp. Yet somewhere distant, they seem echoed by something else. Wails of sorrow, tolling bells? It's impossible to tell. Draw the child forth. An inexplicable sense of dread fills your soul as the child makes its journey to you, push by push. A malicious presence seems to surround you, and you lean forward to shield the child. At last, the baby emerges, wet and ruddy from its journey. A lifetime seems to have passed as the newborn moved from womb to world, and another seems to pass as you cradle the trembling child, waiting. child cries out. Its cry full of life, full of soul, as the chime echoing in its thoughts, filling it with its welcome. The soul is blurred at the edges, as if you were viewing a soul from within a soul. But it is there. It is alive. The woman before you is weeping, and at her first cry, her hands reach out for it. Surrender the child. You surrender the child to her, something you have done many times before, and as your hands move, the dull clangor sounds, and you feel a weight hanging from your wrist. You look down and see bones, tiny and malformed, hanging from a string about your wrists. They're heavier than they should be, and as they clank together, they make a noise like funeral bells. Well, this is kind of creepy. The mother is too intent upon her newborn to pay you any heed, and so you hide your wrist behind your back. She need never know, can't ever know. As you hide the bone chimes, you shiver, in relief with premonition, at the chill wind that suddenly sweeps the plateau. Wake up. That sounds pretty crazy. I had another dream about a delivery at the birthing bell, but this one felt strangely distorted. There was an ominous undercurrent, and I got the impression that all was not as it seemed. This woman does not fully understand her own past. If I am to learn who she really is, I may have to dig deeper into her story. Okay. Alright, so now Grieving Mother wants to talk to me, which is cool. Okay, well... Let me, talk to the grieving mother. I'm gonna just save the game real quick. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, so, yeah. Let's talk to her.
Your mind comes bearing questions, Watcher.
I have questions for you. Let your mind speak for you. I shall listen past the words. I walked again in your memories. This time they felt strange. I would see them again. Your vision gives way to waves of feeling. While you feel the jagged marks of violence you passed before, this time the path is easier. There is no resistance, and you set about casually harnessing her memories, focusing on the one you seek. There is a slow rush, a warmth, and your thoughts enter as before, circling the memory you shared when you first met. Uh-oh. You found yourself back in the space inside the grieving mother's mind. It is familiar this time, and even though you feel you have seen countless births from this vantage point, something fills you with unease. The sky has darkened, and the mist has risen from the forest to hem you in. You are trapped. You hear something. The sound is strange, dissonant like warping metal. You grit your teeth against the noise, and yet as it rises, the eerie melody drives the numbness from your limbs and clears the space in the mist. With effort, the scene bleeds of color, and your mind becomes your own again. The grieving mother stands silently before you. She seems unaware of what you've seen, or that you've entered her memories at all. I walked again in your dreams, thoughts, and, I believe, your memories. A mixture of curiosity and fear wells up between you. She raises her left hand, the chiming at her wrists, quelling the rise within her. She is frightened, but curiosity anchors her.
And what did you see in my memories? I would hear you speak of them.
Really, I don't, never mind. I had other questions I wanted to ask you. I feel like I need to try that again. So this is the same, right? You're trapped. Alright, clears a space in the mist. Focus on the chimes. The noise resolves into a dull tone. As it resounds through your bones, you see that your hands are in motion. And once again you are drawing forth life, something warm and fragile struggling into the world. The scene feels familiar, a moment you have lived and dreamed 1,000 times before, and yet something ominous gnaws at the edges. Alright, this time I will focus on the woman's cries. The woman should be in pain, the natural pain of childbirth. You know this, but it is faint, distant, and you realize that you soothing the pain with your mind, smoothing out the eddies of pain and relaxing her thoughts just enough so that she can still push from within, push the child forth. You are taking that pain onto yourself, but the pain has layers. One is a pressure, a familiar, welcoming pain, and the other, it is a sharp razor at your consciousness, more recent than this memory. As you try to recall how you've reached this place, you feel the same hollowness inside yourself. A pit filled with the clawing winds of a Beowulf. The very thought fills you with disquiet, like the memory of a nightmare. It's the same thing from before. Same thing from before. Same as before. Slowly pull back, retreat from the memory.
And what did you see in my memories? I would hear you speak of them.
Apparently I can't tell her more yet, but it is no matter. Let us continue on. So then, let's talk to her about...
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Your mind comes bearing questions, Watcher.
Well, I had questions for you. What's that you're wearing on your wrist? She extends her hands, and the small chimes on her wrist sound at the motion, just as they sounded in her memories. The chimes are finely crafted, of white adra. They are wrapped around the grieving mother's wrists with tiny woven braids of hair of different colors, from white to black, brown to blonde. You feel as if you're noticing them for the first time. If the birthing chimes were given to newborns, why do you wear a set now?
There was no child to carry it.
And suddenly, there is a rasping cry across your consciousness. You see her flinch, visibly as if struck. She raises her hands and you see the chimes draped from them, yet they make no sound as she moves. In your memory, they looked like bones.
And carry the weight of 100 deaths. I know, Watcher.
This is about the Hollowborn, isn't it?
The Hollowborn.
The same chill you felt before is stronger now, as if it's welling up around your feet, to your ankles. You feel a sudden urge to draw away, as if from an unpleasant memory.
The Hollowborn have a future. They can be saved, and the tells spoke of such.
How would you know? Have you seen this future?
They can be saved. They must be saved. You have seen the beauty in childbirth. What good came into the world there on the plateau. You helped me recall it. It is a memory we shared. It is the truth.
Equivocation, good word. You hid the crush of the mother. In the memory, you hid the chimes on your wrist from the mother. Why? It is not what I hid, but what she saw. She couldn't know. The grieving mother squeezes her eyes shut and brings her hands to her ears. She couldn't know. No more equivocation. What really happened at the birthing bell?
And what would you consider real, Watcher? The truth that was experienced and remembered? Or the one that burned out only to be swept under the rug and forgotten like ash from a fireplace?
What happened mattered. Forgetting it doesn't make it less real.
And how much of your own life has been lost to the error of memory? How many loves and betrayals were colored with the false hues of emotion? A pity to wonder how much of your own life happened the way you recall.
This is getting philosophical now. Starting to remind me of Planescape Torment. Let me ask you about something else. Set you're wearing on your wrist. Let's go through this again.
The birthing bell. It is where I could draw new souls into the world. I recall some of the memory of it through what you have seen, but not all.
But what did you do when the Hollowborn came?
The curse.
There is a slight chill between the two of you. A current of emotion. The next thoughts come slowly, almost frightened into your mind, like terrified children, blanketed with a mother's fear.
You speak of the curse that fell upon the children. This curse that has fallen on this country.
Yes. She lowers her head. Something seems to surround you, a mist heavy and thick. As the grieving mother looks inward, it closes in, threatening to choke you. Finally, she raises her gaze, and the mist retreats. I know only that it is a scourge upon every hearth in the Deerwood, and one that threatens to tear this country asunder.
Yes. Yet, I believe you only saw a small part of the birthing ritual. It is not all in a moment, nor in a day. It is a journey of many years between the child, the mother, and I.
Okay, she said this before. This is all the same. This is all the same.
And what did you see in my memory? And I, in asking, we revealed the birthing bell. It is where I could.
How odd. I just realized she wears Audra chimes around her wrist, the very chimes she claims she always gave to newborns. When I asked the grieving mother why she wore birthing chimes, she mentioned the Hollowborn. She believes they can be saved and feels that it's critical that we find a way to restore them. I pressed her and she became evasive. I know there's more to the story, but I may have to spend more time with her in order to break through the lies she's woven around us both. Okay. Cool.
I'm ready. Need something?
Yes? Yes, my friend? It's good to be on the road again. A wanderlust is nothing rare in the people of Rawatai.
Just looking to see if any of them have anything new to say. So, Durance probably does. I had questions I wanted to ask you.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skidding your knuckles on the wrong door.
Tell me more about Magran.
Gods, you are swelling with questions. One would think you were with child, or burning up inside.
Before, when you asked about allies, well now, Ally? Enemy? That's a skin's edge of difference in history's eye. But there were enemies. Were.
Worth leaves his face and he sneers. I read this. I read this.
She's a goddess, as fickle as they come.
Read this.
I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
Tell me about Magran. That's all I wanted to discuss.
What?
I had questions I wanted to ask you.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skidding your knuckles on the wrong door. Some, shaped for hunt and war. Abidan the Golem. Galawain and his beasts. The latter keeps us honest in the
this, I
wake.
haven't said that.
The other makes the tools by which we punish those who are not.
Abidan?
Not surprised you haven't heard. More gods than wields in a field, and those are the only ones of this lifetime. They come and go, but are always here at the same time. Abidan used to look human.
Durance grunts.
Got killed, then built a new body for himself. Transformation, with Magran's help. Perhaps she needed her own blacksmith to tend the fires. If so, Abidan serves it.
Durance frowns.
He's a weapon, a tool, not a god in my mind. Still, the people of Deerwood, the cities especially, hold him dear, so be it. Though if the reward for hard work and craftsmanship is a body like his, I'll keep my blood in my cock and hips to thrust it with.
Yeah, Durance. You're an interesting fellow, Durance. We've heard you say that before. Enough about Magran, I have other questions.
I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
Why is this still lit up?
It's as if you swallowed a gadfly nest. Keep silent and keep them to yourself, lest you tire yourself before the campfire.
Okay, alright, Durance. Be that way. So I got my Artificer's Hall resting bonus. And oh look, see, now I could use the Warden's Lodge bonus instead if I so desired. Okay. Let's get out of
course.
here. So I was thinking I might go down. Down, 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 down. I was thinking I might go down to oh, you know what I need to do? Because I've built my Warden's Lodge. Now what's being built? Nothing apparently. Okay. So I could build something new. Towers are pretty cheap. The library is pretty cheap. Let's get the towers going. The towers of Cadnua stand high above the walls of the stronghold. Upgrading the towers will grant a perception bonus when resting at Bright Hollow. Great. And I'll get 2 prestige and 1 security. And when I... Okay, there we go. So this is all fixed up over here.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Keeping an eye out.
And here's my Warden's Lodge. Looking good.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
They shall see nothing while I see much. Nice. This looks like a nice place. 1 glass eye and several teeth are missing from the Skulder
Let's see
head.
what lies this way.
So it is a Skulder head. You hear about the bounties? You hear about the bounties? Warden Feargan. There's a barrel with nothing in it. Okay. This field journal contains sketches of Admeth's weird deercap and other common plants.
Welcome.
This grizzled old man takes a puff from his pipe and nods at you.
Was wondering when you'd be dropping by. Kids around here have been hit with more than your share of trouble of late. I'm up to my ear in bounty offers. Figured at least one of these might interest someone with your skills.
What are the most recent bounties?
Now I ought to warn you, there's a reason these bounties are still on offer. These are tough bastards, every one of them. If you're not up to it now, feel free to come back around when you're better prepared. In the meantime, here's a good batch to start us off. There's a standing bounty on Sly Cyrdiil's head, of course, and there's the forest lurker haunting the trade routes, and this ogre shaman should fetch a good price. And up last is one, War Chief Iklak.
I want to know about Sly Cyrdiil.
This bounty comes all the way from New Haomar. Sly Cyrdiil and some of his accomplices have escaped the prison there and killed 2 Justicars on the way out. The guards are itching after revenge. A man matching his description was seen near Magran's Fork. He's well armed, and he'll have his friends with him too.
Tell me about the forest lurker.
Let's see, word is this big forest lurker's taking up residence in the Black Meadow, just off the main road. The merchants have been calling it the Dweller, and they want it gone before it starts chewing up their caravans.
Tell me about the War Chief.
War Chief Iklak. He's a Zarip. The name didn't tip you off. He moves around a lot, but he's known to haunt the Vale Wood from time to time. Folks want him dealt with before he takes up with a dragon.
I'd take on the ogre.
That's one that keeps making the rounds. Now Rend the Wise. He's some kind of ogre shaman. They say he's raided a half-dozen farms all over the Deerwood. Word is, he's holed up somewhere in Elmshore, though nobody who went looking has been seen since. I'll be going. I guess got a whole bunch of bounty tasks, didn't I? Yup, I sure did.
How do you do?
Good hunting, I hope. What can I do for you? That's all I have on offer right now. By the time you claim those, I ought to have received word of more targets. He shakes his head. Anything else? Farewell. So, there they are, the bounties. Nowren the Wise. The ogre shaman known as Nowren the Wise is believed to have a new lair somewhere in Elmshore. I don't even know where Elmshore is. There's a bounty being offered for his head. Nowren the Wise, an ogre shaman, has been terrorizing the countryside around Elmshore. Rewards been offered for anyone who can kill him and bring back his head as proof of the deed. Bounty, the Dweller. A massive forest lurker known as the Dweller has been deemed a threat to merchant caravans passing through Black Meadow. Hey there, Juan Jose. Welcome back. Oh yeah, go on the hunt, baby. Yes. I may have to do just that. We've got some bounties here. Kill the Dweller in Black Meadow and take its head. A large forest lurker has been spotted in Black Meadow, and merchants have dubbed it the Dweller. It will soon become a serious threat to the merchant caravans, however, and they have offered a bounty if I can kill the creature and bring back its head, or what passes for its head at least. Then there's War Chief Iklak. He's a Zarab leader who's taken to roaming the Valewood. The locals have offered up a bounty in hopes of seeing him permanently removed from the region. Kill War Chief Iklak and take his head. War Chief Iklak has set up camp in the Valewood. There's a bounty in it for me if I can kill him and bring back his head. Bounty on Sly Cyril. The notorious outlaw Sly Cyril is wanted dead for his crimes. He and his associates were spotted in Magran's Fork. Sly Cyril and his band of outlaws have escaped prison and were last seen in Magran's Fork. If I can bring back his head as proof that the man is dead, I'll earn a reward. Fantastic. So I have 4 new bounties. You hated trying to kill that priest, says Juan Jose.
Good day, stranger.
Goodbye. So that's what's going on. So I was thinking about going into level 2 of the Endless Paths. Maybe I should go try one of these bounties first, though. I kind of want to go see about this forest lurker. Kind of do. So Lord Bernwagar again? This guy's come to my stronghold before. God damn it. Bernwagar, I need you to go away. Catriel, can you take this guy home again? And maybe if he falls off of a cliff along the way, that would be just fine. About sick of that guy. Alright, towers are being built. So,
keeping an eye out.
Here we are. Shrine of Galloway, bandit camp, destroyed cart. Here we are back at this place. Now, before I proceed suspicions. Forest lurkers. They have a lot of DR versus Pierce, which is unfortunate since
Tell me.
What?
Yes?
most of my characters here use piercing attacks. It's okay though, it's okay. I'm gonna go hunt down this forest lurker in a second, but that's gonna be in our next episode. That'll do it for this one. Stream will be continuing immediately. So, thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity.